Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, man pleads not guilty to shooting, killing another man in Manchester. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
The man accused in a deadly shooting in Manchester that locked down Central High School appeared in court this morning. Paul Dimmick allegedly shot Justin Lee, someone he had known since childhood, on Hanover Street in September. Today, Dimmick was arraigned on charges of first and second degree murder, falsifying physical evidence, and being an armed career criminal. Dimmick entered not guilty pleas to all charges and is currently being held without bail. However, the judge is considering bail on the second degree murder charge, and if she does end up setting bail, a hearing will be held later this month.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Michael Cohen, Trump's former lawyer, to testify public before Congress. President Donald Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, will testify before the House Oversight Committee, the first major move by House Democrats to haul in a member of Trump's team connected to Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation, according to a schedule published by the committee. Cohen has agreed to testify publicly before the panel on February 7th, according to a statement from Cohen. Man armed with knife robbed Hooksett toll booth attendant. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
This toll booth at exit 11 off 93 becoming the setting for a highway robbery early Monday morning.
I've never heard of a toll booth being held up. I'd say it's certainly pretty rare.
Rare and dangerous. The toll attendant seen in this video telling police the suspect showed a knife while demanding money.
Initially, he thought it was any other car coming through who was perhaps fumbling for their change and looking for their money.
But he wasn't. He only made off with a bag of change that may not even have totaled $1. But authorities say the crime is serious, crediting the worker for his demeanor throughout the ordeal.
The toll attendant was very calm and collected, and he was able to give as much information as he could. Again, the suspect was wearing a mask, so it was hard for him to give identifying features. However, he did give us a description of the car. Unfortunately, we were unable to locate that vehicle.
But police do plan on enhancing these videos and other images they have to get a better look at the plates and the make and model. Right now, they believe it's a silver Toyota sedan. Authorities now searching for that suspect.
The suspect was approximately 5'10" to 6 feet tall. He was wearing a mask, a ski-style mask, as well as a black jacket, so his direct facial features were hard to identify.
And now, fortunately, in this incident, that toll worker was not injured. Meantime, if you do recognize that vehicle or that man, you are asked to call state police. Live in Hooksett, I'm Charisse LeClaire, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Trump heads to southern border, says he's ready to declare national emergency for border wall. President Donald Trump threatened on Thursday to declare a national emergency to circumvent Congress if he can't reach a deal with Democrats to fund his promised border wall. He headed to the U.S. Mexico border to draw further attention to his case after negotiations with lawmakers blew up. The partial government shutdown dragged into day 20 with hundreds of thousands of federal workers off the job or working without pay as the fight persists. Toyota recalls 1.7 million vehicles to replace potential deadly airbag inflators. Toyota is recalling 1.7 million vehicles in North America to replace potential deadly Takate front passenger airbag inflators. The move, announced Wednesday, includes 1.3 million vehicles in the U.S. and is part of the largest series of automotive recalls in the nation's history. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Thursday evening. And here's a look at your U.S. stock market for this evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the flat. US 10-year closed in the green and went up. Euro/USD closed in the red and went down. And VIX closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 post first day winning streak since September. Stocks rose on Thursday, but gains were capped as disappointing holiday sales from Macy's and revenue guidance cut from American Airlines pressured retail and airline shares. Fear that the U.S. government shutdown might continue for a long time also weighed on stocks. Where abortion fights will play out in 2019. With Democrats now in control of the U.S. House of Representatives, it may appear that the fight over abortion rights has become a standoff. After all, abortion rights supporters within the Democratic caucus will be in a position to block the kind of curbs that Republicans advanced over the past 2 years when they had control of Congress. But on those both sides of the debate insist that won't be the case. And that does it for the Riley King newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night, everyone. Bye.